So while we got the guys out in the shop detailing the 1968 Lamborghini Islero for Amelia Island 2017, let's just kind of go over a few basic things of how incredible that car is. And you know, I bought the car maybe about, I want to say 8 to 10 years ago when, you know, I was looking for a new home. And I had one before, regretted selling it, sold it way too cheap, bought this one back for, I don't know, 3 times more than I paid for the last one. So to everybody out there, you just might want to hang on to your classic cars until you're, I don't know, too old to do anything about them. So anyway, so 1968 Islero, 400 GT they called it, V12, had a 4-liter V12, 320 horsepower, somewhere around there. This thing's making probably over 1,000 now with the rebuild, but no, it's probably like 325 horsepower now. And it's definitely one of my favorite cars. I will probably never sell this one. Yeah, right. Well, you know, we've been working on our new Boss line of chemicals and machines and pads. You know, we call it the Best of Show system. Really, this car showcases that entire development process. I think when people look at this car, they will not see a swirl mark or a smudge or anything on the black paint. And I really wanted to just show people on a gorgeous car what was possible on black paint. And so, you know, the idea was, hey, we'll bring down the Islero in black, just kind of throw down the gauntlet and say, yeah, here it is. Replicate that. The judging at Amelia Island is a little more relaxed than most, you know, most concours. And they'll be looking for all the same things, originality and numbers matching engine and you know, how well the panels line up and this and that. Judges want to know if your headlights work. That's some weird ritual. Do your headlights work? Let's find out. Where the hell's that horn button? It's like, you ever been in a concours, you scare more people by honking the air horn. It's like, it's like. But the thing is that if I was a judge, and I don't want to, you know, speak for other judges, but when I have been a judge, I always ask myself, is this the finest car I've ever seen of this magnitude or this model, make and model? Because you've got guys out there that perfectly restore Fiat Jollies, and it's really the nicest Fiat Jolly in the world, but you've got like, it's competing with like all these Porsches and stuff, which are, you know, there's 1,000 wonderful, perfectly restored Porsches on the world. You get into a Fiat Jolly, no one's seen a really nice Fiat Jolly that's been perfect. Well, no one's really seen a Lamborghini Islero that's perfect. So my quest was really to show the world how elegant this style was, how elegant the Islero, you know, was when it came out, and why it became Lamborghini's favorite car, even though he had the crazy Miura and the Espada, and so it was really, really just to show the world of just this little sleeper car that just has been lambasted by the press and everything, and to really take it and announce it to the world that the Islero is equal or better than any other car you could drive of that era. A Lamborghini Islero is hardly on anybody's radar because they've never seen a perfect one. They've never even sat in one, much less, you know, see one go by the street. So I think when you really start getting into the higher echelons of showing your car at Pebble Beach, at Amelia Island, you know, these are concours that are, you're really competing with, you know, your friends out there. And like all good friends, you pelt crap at their paint, you pelt crap at the, you know, their You got grass in your tire treads, that sort of thing, all the crazy, stupid stuff. At the end of the day, you know, he's got a great car, you've got a great car, but really the entire wow factor of walking by a car that will stop you on the tracks is the paint. That's just like, that's not even lipstick on a wonderful woman. That's just like, it's the whole package. It's like, did you just see that? So when it comes down to, you know, something on a show field, it is about paint. We develop products that revolve around that wow factor. And, you know, when you're developing a product line, you're developing products for other friends that are going to be on that same show field with you. And it's easy to achieve, it just takes time, but our new boss system is just, this car is a testament to that. So, I mean, this you know, weekend coming up at Amelia Island, you know, is not so much about the trophy. It's not so much, you know, about, you know, if you get to drive your car up and they throw a, you know, a trophy through your window and you get all excited. And it's really about seeing my buddies that I haven't seen on the East Coast for a while. You know, everybody just kind of flies in and we just talk about cars. What's the next car to buy? What do you have in restoration? And then, you know, it's no rational person would, you know, go from Washington, put it on a trailer. I don't think, maybe someone in British Columbia is a little further away than me as far as getting a car down to Amelia Island. But you know, it's not about the trophy. It's about your friendships that you meet and the customers that I'll meet. And oh, by the way, this is how your paint should look. I mean, and if you want your paint to look like that, maybe you ought to be using our product. So, and just, you know, and pelting crap at the guy next to me, like, ah, did you see the swirl? I can see the swirl mark from 10 feet away. You just get in there and just, you know, have fun. It's about having fun. It's not bringing home a trophy. Of course, if you won Best of Show, it might make your car worth another $5. Perhaps, maybe 10. You know, I mean, I can't wait to get the car back, the tire treads that not have any grass in them. There's not going to be any dirt on their wheel wells, and now it's time to really just enjoy the car. Just, I mean, I love restoring cars. I love seeing projects come together. I love all the little detail work that goes into it. I love sorting out a car. I mean, just because a car is restored doesn't mean it drives well. It doesn't mean it brakes well and, you know, does all the things a car should do. So now the next level is, okay, now we're going to get this car really enjoyable. We're going to make sure it can go on a 1,000-mile trip and drive all day at 14 hours and, you know, and nothing should happen. So yeah, I mean, I really want to drive this thing because it's beautiful, it's simplistic, you know. No one's going to be like driving next to me just going, you turd. They're just going to go, that thing's just, it's awesome.